Yay! I'm glad you can make it with the weather being as crazy as it's been. I'll take your coat. Come in, make yourself at home. I'll brew you some tea or coffee or whatever you drink now. If you want, I can get you a towel or some spare clothes. I mean, you can just borrow some of my clothes if you want. Oh, that's okay. Whatever makes you comfortable. Anyway, tell me about yourself. I mean, we've talked over text, but it's never really the same as in person. That sounds really interesting. Who would have thought your life would have turned out that way? For the most part, I'm just happy you have some free time now. I know you're traveling everywhere, but it's nice to see you in my neighborhood again. In my house. It's been so long since those summers ago where we spend the day just trying to keep cool. You remember that? Good times. Yeah, good times. I'll fix your drink. Hmm? Me? Oh, well, after our last summer together, they sent me off to that boarding school I used to cry about. It was hard the first few years, but it got better. Sugar or cream? After graduation, I ended up inheriting that oil plant from the deadbeat, which was a good escape from the old farming business Dad tried to rope me into. Other than that, I've been enjoying the off-the-grid oil tycoon life. I get to have all the comforts of modern technology without the stress of a neighborhood or the attention of a mainstream penthouse does. I know, it sounds like something out of a manga, but just how it is. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were jealous. Oh, yeah. But don't worry, green looks good on you. I'd honestly say everything does. How does it taste? Did I get it right? I'm glad. It was a really lucky guess. Don't mention it. It's just really nice to see you again. I don't think you realize how much it means to me for you to see me again. For me to see you in person. I just remember spending those long and horrible months in school just thinking of the next summer when we'd see each other. It was the only thing that kept me going for a long time. But technology is amazing. For all the hatred my dad used to have for it, there are some really good things about it. Like how easily you can find and keep track of people. And I don't just mean social media. I'm talking security cameras, eyewitnesses, cell phone towers. It's just the data. Even the most private kind is easy to get for the right price. It's enough info to feel as though you've known a person for all your life. All the summers I've missed. I'm all caught up. Oh, don't be scared. All that I have found doesn't make me love you any less. Not to say I wasn't jealous of all the others you've let please you before me. It's painful, but I know with time we can get past this. Don't strain yourself, and don't freak out. It's just a relaxant. I'm not going to drug you like those videos you seem so keen on watching. All you have to do is sit and lay back while I get you tucked away in our little nook. How could I? How could you? Leaving me starving for a speckle of your affection that you would only give me during those summer months, those long, distant months waiting for you to show just how much you love me. You practically left me starving. Every time you'd leave, no letters, no calls, nothing. You left me for so long. It's only fair that I get to have you now. There you go. I'll just carry you to your new room. See? Pretty cool, right? It's like an exact copy of your old room with a few upgrades. Movies, manga, that gaming system you like. There's plenty for you to do while you're not spending time with me, if that's something you're worried about. Oh, don't get me wrong. I plan to spend lots of time with you, but I don't mind taking it slow. Well, I'm used to spending the day wishing to be close to you. You, on the other hand, have some catching up to do. Your punishment for that is this. Don't cry now. It's long enough for the bathroom and the mini fridge. You can lose it once you've made up for all that time you left me. In the meantime, you can go get comfortable. Maybe I'll make you some soup or some more of that drink you like. Or would you rather fall asleep now? I know what I gave you is only a muscle relaxant, but maybe you need rest. This is a pretty big step. I mean, you're already so used to being something of a stale partner. All this interaction might just be too much for you. But that's okay. I am happy you're here. Finally, we can reconnect like we should have done the months after all those summers ago. But go ahead, rest easy. I'll be here watching over you. And when you wake up, we can really get into our long overdue affection session. Good night, my love.